My name is Aiden Parra, and in this video my goal is to educate you on the issue of low wages in the borderland in comparison to the rest of the country and Texas. And once I give you a surface level understanding, hopefully I can empower you to make changes to combat this issue and give you information on resources in the community. The issue of low wages is extremely important because wages in finance affect many aspects of not only a person, but a community as a whole. When people aren't paid fair wages, this can lead to housing insecurity and lack of essential needs like food, healthcare, and education. All of these things have great impacts on how community functions and improves. When a community doesn't have the ample resources to lift itself up from societal limits, those limits stagnate and damage real people of a socioeconomic class and area. Texas has one of the lowest minimum wages in the country, $7.25 an hour. It's the federal minimum, which hasn't increased since 2009. El Paso consistently ranks among the lowest wage metropolitan areas in Texas, and this is according to Texas Workforce Commission. And another great metric to compare wages is the mean hourly wage. According to U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, El Paso mean hourly wage is $22.67 an hour compared to $25.43 an hour in Texas and to $31.48 an hour across the whole United States. This is almost a 28% decrease in wages. So there are several different factors people point to as to maybe why El Paso and surrounding areas are paid less than the United States. The most glaring is lower cost of living and things like housing. This isn't an answer because it neglects the rising costs of healthcare, food, and childcare that rise at a faster rate than just housing. A 28% pay cut affects someone making $22 an hour much more than someone making $80 an hour. Low-wage workers already live closer to the margin, so even small increases in rent, gas, or food have a much greater impact. Creating change might not be easy, but it starts with you and I. We can make steps like voting for leaders who fight for workers, supporting local, state, and national candidates who advocate for raising the minimum wage, expanding healthcare and education access, and workers' rights and union protections. Join or support local community groups focused on labor rights, economic justice, or poverty reduction. A great nonprofit in the El Paso area that I like to point to is called Project Arriba, which is focused on increasing educational attainment for underemployed individuals in the Borderplex region. Since it was made in 1998, it's graduated over 1,900 participants, placing them in high-demand careers with an average annual income of $58,000. If you're in a workplace that could benefit from organizing, explore unionizing with trusted organizations. The lack of unions are another reason why wages are so low in El Paso. Not enough people come together to protect each other in the workplace. Shop and support local businesses that pay a living wage and treat employees with respect. Low wages are a true detriment to the growth and development of the borderland. So I encourage you to do further research and strive to create change because as a collective, we can make real progress over time. Thank you.